That's fascinating. And how does the white taste in the glass?
Well, they taste very classic, very traditional with a twist of new world. Personally, I don't like the new world. Argentina, it's a country that has more than 150 years of
Yeah, yeah.
modern winemaking. Remember that here in Mendoza, we opened our first winemaking school in 1853 when Aimé Pouget came from France and started improving the quality of our wines. And since then, Argentina have been growing and developing the, the cutting edge technology on winemaking. We are very good making wine. We're very good farming. We're very good making wine. We're very good drinking wine, but very bad selling wine. Argentina used to drink 100% of our production for years until the 80s. We used to drink more than 90 liters per capita, and it was 100% local domestic market, local consumption. So we started exporting regularly after the 80s, developing markets that by coincidence or as a miracle, everybody fall in love with the Malbec. But the Malbec was our winning horse at the beginning. It is our flagship right now. But Argentina is not only Malbec. Argentina it's about diversity of varietals, of origins, of styles, of pricing. So we really have a great diversity of things that makes Argentina a very interesting country in all sense.
Now let's speak a little about the red. I'm not sure if that's what you're drinking right now, the Paradoux red. Is that what you have in your glass?
Yes, I brought it from the barrels. It's not the one that is bottled. It's one of the components of the blend.
Nice, nice, nice. Now tell us a little bit about the vinification of that, because you do all of that in concrete, do you not?
Yes. Can I show you around
Of course,
this
I would love that.
winery?
Yeah, please.
Let me turn my camera. Here you have a centennial winery built by the British family.
Really?
Here in Argentina, yes, in Argentina, the two largest. Let me flip the camera. The two largest communities here are Italians and Spanish, but we also have we are Lebanese origin. We are fourth generation of Lebanese Catholic Lebanese immigrants that came here during First World War.
Okay.
So we have almost the same amount of Lebanese that you have in Canada. But then you have a lot of Germans, Polish, British, and most of the British came from the train company. All the train system was developed by the British, and later by the French. But a very well-known Welsh family called Trejea Weber, they built this winery in 1909. It has the classic Italian architecture. We call it Italianicista. So it has a classic Latin gate. From that gate, they used to bring the fruit or the grapes by horses.
Yes.
The size, the design, the air exchange, or the ventilation of all the areas. And we adapt the cutting edge technology, taking advantage of the most valuable thing that we have here, that are the concrete tanks. We decide to start using concrete from the very beginning as the most interesting and the most efficient material to ferment reds. So the concrete tanks that you have here, for example, we have the perfect size, the perfect volume, the perfect shape to ferment reds, because first of all, the concrete as a material has a great insulation, while here in the States still, you have you release a lot of temperature, that you cannot control, or you have to control it turning on the heater or the cooling machine. Here, the concrete permit to keep the heat that the fermentation release. So the concrete permit you to have a very slow fermentations, reducing a very small amount of sugar every day, because we have 100% natural fermentations with indigenous yeast. We don't inoculate anything here. So we must preserve that heat inside the tank to promote the reproduction of all those cells or yeast that will ferment the sugar, will reduce the sugar until the end of the fermentation process. So the concrete as a material is the best or the perfect or the most friendly material to ferment red wines. The second benefit is the shape. You have 3.5 meters long, 2.7 meters wide, and only 2 meters tall, 2 meters high. So that permits us to have a very long square or rectangular cap.
Yeah.
So the cap is very thin. Well, here in a cylinder, and it's very shallow, the diameter of the tank determines the contact surface between the cap and the juice, the solid and the juice. As you know, the cap is where all the tannins, all the phenols are located, and you need to transfer them from here to the liquid.
Yep.
But even in these beautiful tanks that are very fat, very shallow, the surface contact is determined by the diameter of the tanks. That it's normally the radio, it's 0.5 on the best shapes. We have 0.2 ratio of contact surface. So
ratio.
Here
yes,
destruction.
Yes. Yeah, I hear
ratio.
you.
Sorry, ratio. Sorry for my bad pronunciation.
No, you should hear my standard.
So that ratio assure us to have a very natural and spontaneous extraction, not abusing of any mechanical or chemical tool to dilute the phenols on the juice. So that's the main benefit. And the third one, we can rack out the skins by gravity. It's 100% gravity fed, and also gravity extraction. So from here, from those gates, we take the skins out directly to the basket case, the basket press, and that permits us to have a very gentle management of the skins, not breaking the skins and not generating heat or anything that affect the flavor or mostly the aromas. And as I said, it's 100% gravity fed. Here you have the sorting tables where we have cluster sorting tables and berries for sorting table for the berries. And all this mobile machinery goes tank by tank and directly from the sorting table to the steamer, it goes straight to the tank. So we move all this machinery tank by tank, and they are fed by gravity directly from the bottom of the tank, sorry, from the top of the tank, and it goes straight to the tank without using any pipe or pump. That means that with the skins, and that permits us to have a very nice, gentle filling of the tank, and the results create very nice, soft, gentle and round wines, thanks to the proper management of the tannins.
And then after you've done the ferment and you rack off the wine, you age the red for 18 months in barrique?
Yes, depending the wine, but specifically the two wines that we are talking,
yes,
the red is 18 months and the white is 12. But as I said, we blend it with older wines that permit us to create an older average on the blend that it's around 18 months normally.
Amazing, amazing. And finally, you have to tell us a little bit about how the Paradoux Red tastes in the glass.
Well, let me get back to my desk.
Yeah.
Yes, my office.
Perfect.
There we go. As I said, it's you can recognize the classic Bordeaux style. It's something that easily every well-educated palate will recognize as a standard in terms of a style. And obviously, the newer twist that I always mention is the very expressive nose, the very fruity style. Even we have a high percentage of Cabernet Sauvignon, Cabernet Franc, and Merlot that they are very similar on style. The Petit Bordeaux and the Malbec soup is a great a great red fruit and a great amount of red fruit and black fruit at the same time. The Malbecs are more red fruit driven, while the Petit Verdot it's more black fruit driven. So the combination of the spiciness of Cabernet Sauvignon, Merlot, and Cabernet Franc with the fruitiness of Malbec and Petit Verdot, it makes the Paradoux red a very unique and very beautiful and sophisticated nose. On the palate, it's very gentle, soft. It has a great mid palate. It really you really feel the weight of the wine in a very nice, friendly way. It's you can describe it as a concentrated wine, but the mid palate and the finish, it makes the wine to be very friendly, very soft tannins, a lot of sweetness from the tannins, keeping a beautiful freshness that makes your mouth to ask for a second glass.
What we were talking about freshness there. What elevations are we talking about here for the where this fruit is drawn from?
Right now we are 1,100 meters right here.
Okay.
So we are very high elevated, and that freshness is a result, one of the results of the high elevation growing conditions that we have here.
Fantastic. Well, Karim, thank you for taking us through these wines, giving us a bit of history and a small tour of your winery. Really appreciate your time today. Thanks for joining us at Good Food Revolution. Hopefully, at some point, when the world opens up a little more, we can see you in Toronto, or perhaps I'll see you away down in La Consulta.
Well, you are always welcome here. Canada and Argentina, we are both extremes of the continent.
Yes.
But I don't know, we have a spontaneous relationship. We love everything from Canada and your country. Your people is always welcome here. So thank you for being interested in our wines. And I really hope to visit your beautiful country as soon as possible, because we need to go there to enjoy your food, your great people, music, and everything that you have there. That it's one of the best countries in the world.
Great. Well, we look forward to welcoming you. Thank you very much, sir. Take care. Have a great day. And we'll catch up again sometime soon. Bye for now.
I hope so. Thank you very much.